Well. Looks like Rotten Tomatoes has finally gone too far and done goofed. Done exposed the fact that they have a little bit of a positive review brigade problem on their website. Positive review bots, fake reviews even. And it looks like some people, some smart people on Twitter, father quads, so to speak, has unveiled this. And this on top of another ridiculous Rotten Tomatoes certified reviewer getting completely demolished on the internet by saying that only Hispanic people are allowed to review Star Wars Andor. Of course, he ends up deleting that tweet because he got absolutely demolished. That and more after a super quick word from this video's sponsor. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Established Titles. Established Titles is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. They allow people to buy as little as 1 square foot of dedicated land so they can call themselves a lord or a lady officially. In return, they commit to plant a tree with every order and protect the beautiful pristine woodlands of Scotland. Established Titles makes an absolutely amazing gift, and a person could officially get their name changed on documents. Their title pack gives you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land on a private estate and an official certificate with a crest. Established Titles is currently having a really big sale just for you, my subscribers. You can get an additional 10% off any purchase you make with the discount code THEQUARTERING. So click the link below, go to establishedtitles.com/thequartering and use promo code THEQUARTERING to save an extra 10% today. Now, this story starts with a Twitter thread released this morning by @FatherQuads. Wow, a 99% audience review score on Rotten Tomatoes. That's unheard of. That is true. It's exceedingly rare. Rotten Tomatoes is actually manufacturing fake reviews for the Woman King movie to give it a higher rating, and I'll show you. This is one of those things where, like, how stupid are you? The critics already gave this movie a 95%, which, by the way, glorifies and glosses over the slave trade. The critics were afraid to say anything negative about it. There were black actresses that quit the movie before it ever hit production because they were like, wait a minute here. I looked into this tribe. There were people on Twitter that were running with hashtag boycott Woman King because they did a little bit of research and was like, wait a minute. I mean, I know we need strong representation, but do we have to pick the tribe of, that would snare up other black people and sell them to the slave trade? And of course, Viola Davis, the actress in it, said that if you don't see it, then you're a racist and that you just don't believe black women can lead the box office, which is always good to shame people into paying you money. This tweet got some traction, almost 5,000 likes already. And here's the evidence. The profile claims to have a 99% audience score and over 2,500 verified reviews. The only problem is that they're all short, posted soon, right after one another, and do not talk much about the actual content in the movie. Rather, how much of a Yas slay queen Viola Davis is. You see this, 5 stars. Awesome, gorgeous movie, 5 stars. The movie was great. Loved every moment of it, 5 stars. Award-winning portrayal, Miss Viola Davis especially, 5 stars. This was amazing, action-packed movie with outstanding performances. Like, nobody's actually talking about any of the specifics of the movie. Must see, Viola Davis and all the supporting cast were amazing, 5 stars. 5 stars. And by the way, none of these people have profile photos. They're just bot accounts, brand new, verified, brand new, no profile picture. Excellent performance, action-packed, kept me and my friends very engaged in what was going on next. The only recent movie to have a 99% audience score is Top Gun, which anecdotally everyone knows people IRL who saw it and loved it. Not even Jordan Peele's Nope did this well with audience. Well, Nope was not that good. I don't know why he picked that. I mean, it was just objectively not that good. So a 99% audience score for Woman King. Do you know anyone who saw it IRL and liked it? Let's check some of the other review sites, he continues. IMDb, 6.1 out of 10 with 9,100 reviews. These reviews seem more authentic since they actually talk about content in the actual film. Failed to impress. Started well, ended well, nothing in between, no story, awfully slow paced, you won't miss anything, can be skipped. There is some good acting and strong women with good fight stunts, but the story was poorly written with too many dragged on scenes and only 2 to 3 fight scenes. There's no proper direction and the background score doesn't even exist. Screenplay and editing, awful. Trailer led to hype a bit. Other than a few shots in the trailer, there's nothing much in the movie. Could have done much better with the characters and more battle scenes. Nothing interesting at any point. 4 out of 10. Metacritic? Oof, 2.6 out of 10 with 221 reviews. My favorite part is the one how they hide all the negative reviews below the only 2 good ones it got. Also, check out the contrast between critic reviews and the audience. Here you have The Woman King, 75% actual critic metascore, 2.6 user score. You see these 10s, right? Just saw Woman King, amazing, breathtaking, Viola Davis, superb. Another one of these random bot like mentioning Viola Davis. Great movie from start to finish, casting with a lot of action, which seems to fly directly in the face of the other reviews where people said, well, there wasn't enough action. And then 0, we're now rewriting history in celebration of a kingdom that practiced, well, I'm not going to say all that stuff. 0, basically taking the real villains and glorifying them. Nothing new here. Awful rewriting of history. The kingdom of Dome's main export was slaves. They were not good guys. They were evil. Works of fan fiction are fine. Works of fiction based on true stories are fine. Works of fiction claiming to be true stories are not fine. Here's critic reviews. 189, 83. This film has fire in its belly. It just looks beautiful. The costumes are gorgeous. It's because most modern day critics like fetishize black people. It's weird. It's creepy. I can't really think of a better word for it. So the Rotten Tomatoes quote verified reviews are they verified reviews manufactured? Almost certainly, which is sad because it shreds whatever little credibility that Rotten Tomatoes had over a heavy-handed Black Panther knockoff. You'd think that they'd save their political capital for something more substantial, but no. Hollywood and their lackeys in the media go back to the old tried and true plays of making diversity inclusive movie, pushing it super hard, then crying racism when it flops. It might have worked once or twice. I think most people have had it. Just think about how the people raved over Top Gun, the first actually really good film in a long time versus all the other drivel that's come out lately. And be prepared for more. The Little Mermaid is up next. Well, I'll say this. I definitely had people IRL like come and say, oh, dude, you got to go see Top Gun. You got to go see Top Gun. And, I said even to you, my viewers, and on Twitter, like when I saw Black Phone, I was like, got to see Black Phone. I really liked it. It was a great like psychological thriller. Very well done. When people see a movie that they like, they generally talk about it. They also talk about it when like they don't like movies. This on top of Rotten Tomatoes approved critic John Rocha deletes a racist tweet claiming white people shouldn't review Andor with a guest who is Latino or has immigrant experience. By the way, everyone in this country immigrated here. And guess what? Most of us aren't Latino. So I don't even understand. Like the point doesn't even make sense to me to try to say like you have to have an Are you saying only Latinos immigrated? It doesn't make sense. This on September 20th, Rocha took to his Twitter account where he wrote, some Star Wars shows might get pissed at me, but if I see any Andor review that features all white people, I'm going to call it out. He added, Andor has a Latino lead and deals with the migrant experience. Get Latinos or people with immigrant experience in the space to be your guests. In a subsequent tweet, he wrote, already blocked 3 people. This is going to be fun. Respond like an a-hole, get blocked. Rocha initially doubled down on his comments, quote tweeting his original tweet, writing, intelligent people know I was asking for inclusion of Latino Star Wars reviewers in predominantly white reviewer shows. He continued, but it's funny seeing so many people outing themselves in the replies as angry, racist, because I decided I would call that out. That's a cope. When he was called out for trying to exclude white people from reviewing Andor, Rocha replied, no, I wasn't. I'd say I'd call out all white shows who were not including Latino or people with migrant experience. I didn't say they couldn't do their shows. And of course, Stefan here, My Nerdy Home, says, no, you were calling for Exos. You got ruthlessly ratio. Ryan Kinnell says, holy S. The funny part is, even if I did talk to someone who qualifies for this, shout out to My Nerdy Home, and they don't like the series or they don't like modern day politics, her opinion would be dismissed by people like you. He elaborated on the point on Geeks and Gamers. He talked about, this kind of stuff. It's interesting to me. Like these reviewers just out themselves. Of course, he ends up, I believe he ended up deleting that tweet, but like, this is the quality of people that are, associated with Rotten Tomatoes website. They are not good people. They are obsessed with race, and they should be called out for it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like on it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.